We have restored electricity in every area, almost every area, I think 99% of the areas, in fact more. Telecommunication services have been restored, mobile phones are operating, so that thing has been done. The government of Pakistan has decided, and in fact has started giving 25,000 rupees to each family, to the head of household women in each family, 25,000 rupees, and we're talking about 4.6 million recipients. The poorest 60% of the families in all the flood-affected districts. So we're giving away money right now. We're absolutely making sure. I mean, we've taken away duties, import tariffs from food, so the food prices come down. And then the provinces, of course, they're setting up tents. We are also giving. The federal government is also giving tents, medicines, mobile health clinics, and all that. The provinces are doing it. But it's actually at a scale which is beyond our capability, but we're trying to do the best we can.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because a lot of people would think there's a flood, and a significant flood, but it's what happens next following on from the flood, even as it eases, the ongoing cost that is significant and the ongoing impact that is significant. So just firstly, in terms of what you have received from an international perspective at this present time, is it enough? And if so, should they be sending more?
Look, I mean, the total damage is close to, I think, 10 billion, perhaps more, people say. In fact, the Chief Minister of Sindh last night was telling me it's going to be a lot more. And he was saying that a lot of mud houses, about 3 million or so in Sindh, have been destroyed. But for now, I mean, what we've got is the UN flash appeal of $160 million. World Bank has repurposed loans from other areas that it was going to give us and to immediate relief. And that's about $350 million. I think Asian Development Bank has so far talked about $25 million. USAID itself is doing $30 million. The European Union is doing a few $1 million, the Britain as well. So, Australia, I think, gave a couple of $1 million to the flood appeal in the UN. So countries are doing it, I mean, but clearly not enough. I mean, clearly it's neither to the scale of what has happened in Pakistan. And of course, Pakistan will have to do, in spite of meager resources, much of the heavy lifting. This rebuilding effort would probably require, several, at least a couple of thousand billion rupees in Pakistan, and most of that money will come from our budget elsewhere. I mean, we'll have to cut budget elsewhere. I'm already cutting budgets of other things, and provide relief and rehabilitation help to these people.